Kheshepu village junto 12 March te as Khekaho Assumi additional director retired agri department tai aro tai laga sati Vikato GP of Payamo village ta khan bra edu Kheshepu busti phangai dishe kwa laga opor Khekaho Assumi former MLA of Kheshepu village tai bra khota kuise thereafter as Khekaho Assumi aro YKK khan bra Khekaho Assumi laga khota opor ta khan reply dishe ki itu Khekaho bra khota kwa sob toido misa ase tai laga baba Kheshepu bra idu neighboring pusti de forge kurigina NOC luise idu laga khota bi chuli thakise aro 2008 February de Kheshepu tai nijor bra idu this river de chuntu tai laga mati ase tadi pusti establish nokoribo kali farmi rakhibo idu laga opor de jawab bishi jaise holibi ami kan hundi pai ase ki joa kali 17 March Ziniputu DC office conference hall de idu tuita party bi matise aro DC along with SP aro ami kan huni pai ase ki Sumi Hoho kan bi thakise ine akona meeting phoa laga outcome ekta olai gina ase kuse where Khekaho Assumi former MLA bra itulaka opor de tai press briefing dibole ase kuse aro itui noi gina YKK kan ge tai laga jawab dibole ase kuse aibi tai ki koy titial bra hota udi korisabo
আমি খান আজি এটি বহাটো একদম মিডিয়া ফ্ৰেটাৰ্নিটি ইমান থ্ৰুত বিচাৰিবলে সদায় ক'ত ক'ত জাগাতি হলিবি যাই থাকে আমি খান একদম খুশি পাই আছে হুসা কথাটো ক'ব লাগে ট্ৰুথ মাষ্ট প্ৰিভেল ৰিগাৰ্ডিং Kheshepu village incident কি হৈছে আগেবি আমি একটা মিডিয়া ব্রিফিং It's a small one. I won't say media press conference. Then the persons that we accused, Shri Vikato GB, I won't say Baimo village because Baimo village is a peaceful village. Aro sob manu involvement to nai. Aro GB ase anyways of Baimo village and Khekaho Assumi, retired additional director agriculture. The recent kingpin was Mr. Khekaho and followed by his henchman Mr. Vikato GB. Kheshepu village ti ahigena gor shor bangi dia karni incident flared up. Aro ami media briefing dishe after which Mr. Khekaho, retired additional director agriculture tai media briefing digena ex MLA Khekaho kwatu sob misa se koi geno kwapra ami bi iman rek kurbole mon nai holbi sob misa se koise kile mani অলপ রেকটিফাই করব লাগি যাতু মিডিয়া কোয়াতু পাবলিক অপিনিয়ন বি হৈ যায় কোনবা মিছা থাকিলে বি হুসা নিশানা বাবে হুসা হইলে বি মিছা নিশানা ভাবি বি যায় কারণে আই ওয়াজ কম্পেলড টু গিভ আ লিটল প্রেস ব্রিফিং ইতিয়া এটু ইনসিডেন্ট হ্যাপেন করিছে আমি ডিটেইল বি শর্টলি উইদিন ফিউ মিনিটস কই দিব বাট লেটেস্ট হ্যাপেনিং টু Itia accordingly, Ami Khan laga retired additional director agriculture Khekaho Assumi Kwan Shana. Khekaho ex-MLA katu sob misa se, koi gena kagos bi sob dekha se, aro tai katu tai khan to misa kothai koi. The video clippings of the press briefing will not lie. We are innocent. Kwatu Kali DC office to DC aro SP ami khan ke matishe aro Vikato aro Khekaho Assumi to all the 6-7 villages surrounding DC office ti matishe ami khan to upor di FIR kurgena ase etu we should go in mob koigena sob village 20-25 notice dishe holbi kunba to join Kuranai. Some are fed up of their tactics of being very high-handed, hooliganism, mobster he ase koigena bishi manutu slowly. I think only time will tell. Taikhan laga group ti join na kurbole. Holbi kali tak tu I was also there in the DC's office Zinebuto. So they had gathered at least 100 youths, but thanks to the SP and DC Dimapur, elaborate security arrangements were done. And only 3 persons from both sides were allowed into the Deputy Commissioner's office, where I had the opportunity to be one of the 3 persons. To meeting Jaishe, it was thoroughly discussed. We also charged the Deputy Commissioner and the SP for not arresting the accused, which we had filed in the FIR. Yes, we do know that FIR also has certain time period to be executed. Hoilibi, DC ROSP sub quartu, Ami Khan to Officer Khan ase Ajiz Zinebuto Tagibo Kalikot Jabo Najane, Hoilibi Apni Khan to sob Ikilogia Tagibo at Garni to have that peaceful coexistence. Apni Khan ek bar kotha kurbo dibole matishe, nohile we could have arrested any time. It's not a impossible thing to not arrest. It can be kwatu taikon kwabi thik babishe. Aro amikhan balpra kotha kurugena. After thorough discussions, Mr. Kiviku, additional retired director who claimed to be innocent, and Mr. Vikato GB Taijon Uporti 15,000 each fine kurishe aro in future Tai Dujan Hoilibi aro group Hoilibi Loi Ahigina Kheshepu village ti intimidation manu bohi khelabo gor bangi dibo maribo koile tu immediate arrest kugin action lobo koigina Aji Dui Bajiti DC Zinebuto order ulase, which I have already shared with the media. So that's the latest. Coming back to the actual Kheshepu village recognition. Mr. Kiviku, for reasons best known to him, he is the kingpin. Dosra Taikhan YKK Laga Ekta association koi thakle bhi is the main kingpin ase. Aro Amila Baba tu according to sema customary law kot bosti kurile bhi you have to have no objection certificate from the surrounding villages, where my father had all the signatories of the surrounding villages, and therefore accordingly the then DC approved Kurgen Home Commissioner Digena Hoishi. To Tai Laga accomplished to Vikato GB ase, to Vikato GB aro Taikhandu recognition Nadibo Lage Koigena ase, which I had stated in the DC's conference hall yesterday in Zinebuto also. To ironically, Vikato Gambra of Baimo village is one of the signatory of Kheshepu village to be recognized. He is a signatory. But with his mind being polluted by Shri Kiviku, he keeps saying that it must not be established. Signatory ekta hoina bacha laga khel noy to. Tia dangor issue hoya se aji sign kurba kali na kurbo katu. It's not a child's play. To taibi ekta signatory ase. Aro amongst the maybe 20-30 signatories of the 5-6 villages, almost 60-70% to it was around 1992, which is almost 35-40 years. And Amikhan Sob Jane Gambra Hoile to 20-30-40 years to maybe minuscule নহলে তো gambra nakure to when you 50 60 gambra hoito to 30 40 years 1992 plus kurle all are above 90 plus or maybe 70% to muri jaise only be some of them few of them are still alive. Some are residing with their children in Dimapur. Now there are no more Gambras. Some are Gambras. But some are no more Gambras. Their children have taken over. But then, 1992, Taikhan Gambra Thagishe. And some of them are living with their children in Dimapur. If the media feels that they should go and hear from one of the few survivors who was signed in 1992, and which is almost 30, 40 years now. Apni can be a lot of homework, kurbi, bisarabi, you can interview them. They may say, we have not signed. It is fake signatures. They may say, we have signed. Kobo pare, you can go. Some of them are still alive. Udibo pare de. Especially, Amikhan Laga Kiviku Achumi, retired additional director. Why he's so keen is, almost half of Kheshepu village belonged to Mr. Kiviku's father. So Kiviku's father sold that entire land to Mr. Avito Kiba, who was the first SIS, I think sub-inspector of school. Bigger Kurushe, at that time maybe they needed money. Aro Avito, my father had bought from Sri Avito Kiba, sub-inspector of school, way back in the maybe 70s or 80s. So maybe emotional attachment ase bola kivikhubi holebi bigur kurushe hoishe to. Once you have sold, it's no more yours. Forget your emotional attachment. I just wanted to stress a little bit there. Otherwise, Kivikhu Saab Hobi, Taila Mem Sabbi retired as Mrs. Atoli, retired as social welfare director. We are also very close. Bahal Manu ase, Bia Manu tu noy. Hoilbi iniga kuri ahatu amikhan bi nabuje, aro etu recognition hobo nabo. Let us leave it to time. That's one of my first point. Kivikhu Saab tu koishe Kheshepu village established kuratu matibi upale in little bits and pieces. Olop upale mati ase koishe, but I think it was either October, November, December, no January se Chief Secretary. I want to let the media know. Either end of last year, not January, the Chief Secretary like circular ulase. If a new village wants to be recognized and the authorities forward to Kohima, it has to have a minimum of 1,000 acres. Why I'm stressing on this point is Kivikhu Saab koise Kheshepu village to choto moto ifale ase kuapra. Kheshepu village to land record. I have the papers. I will give it to the media. Kheshepu village to matibi choto moto ase kuatu. Land record and survey people, they had come to Kheshepu village in 2010. Our survey kurugina, they had found that the actual area is 3,500 acres. Plus, the villagers told me that Baba Kheshepu has got more land this side, which is after a small streamlet. Amikhan oriki koi. To tango, tu enough ase. Kafi ase uphale tu nasabo koi gina new land phale jane. In Zineboto, near Kheshepu village, there is a village called New Land, not Dimapur district New Land. To Ipalebi, I think my father has around 800 acres of land. To Ipale count Norquino, my father has 3,560 acres of land according to land record and survey. Okay, which I'm sure the survey of Nagaland map showing detailed and proposed Kheshepu Tuzu Rivers Nemoto district. Land Record and Survey. It's written 1010.63 and 409 hectares likhe ase. So it seems 1 hectare will be 2.47 acres. So if we multiply, it comes to around 2,560 acres. Aro hesab nakura Baimo village, aro Newland Bosti hesab nakura milale, it's more than 4,000 acres. De inigase. Now, another allegation was the Jal Jivan Laga, which Kiviku said we never did. Etu Jal Jivan Laga, all the villagers are witness to this, okay? Jal Jivan Laga Bangatu, it was led by Shri Kiviku. Kiviku, Aro Ekjon, I forgot the name, there are so many the villagers know. Aigena Gariti Boigana Tinjon Bangibo Jabo Dishe. They, and this is a picture of the unfinished Jal Jivan water tank which was broken by the henchmen of Sri Kiviku. Etu Bangaula. I will share it with the media. In fact, I'm also thankful to the YKK people because some of them have wisdom, ase knowledge pe ase. Taikan aigena Kheshepu village kanlo kotha kurushe Kheshepu village members can be pani pe bon kurdielo no hobo apni khan bi niga na kurbina. Kwa tamji taikan tu pani karni ikun hoy koigena aro with the funds given by Jal Jivan etu complete kurgena se. I think the completed the broken Jal Jivan tank water tank led by Kivikutu picture ete ase, and the completed one was taken by one of the channels yesterday in Tuzu River, Kheshepu village, which will be highlighted to all the media channels. To Jal Jivan mission to, I don't know whether it's only water tank, dustbin pe bunai digen ase. Why I'm stressing on this Jal Jivan and the huge community waste bin, I will put it that way. To be pictured, in one of the points mentioned by Sri Kiviku, apni khan bhi jane ase, I think it was given to Hornbill, na global window. Taikhan Kwatu, below Kheshepu village, the water is totally polluted. Paikhana kure, gurula paikhana, gauri laga paikhana, pisab kure, mura laga, gahori, murgi, kuta, koisha do. I'm not lying. The video will not lie. I may lie, the video will not lie. Tai kwatu. So, phelai se koisha, I think if you all can upload that today, if it's good, if not tomorrow morning, the media channels, they have gone and taken videos and pictures of the Tuzu River starting from above Kheshepu village till downstream. How crystal clear the water is. We can see when you zoom it, the water is so crystal clear. You can see some tadpoles and some small fishes moving around. And I'm sure there are some pictures, if the channels can really upload it nicely. I have also, taken the water in my hand like that. It's so clear. And I drank twice. See, so what a lie. Na? What a lie this can be. Apni khan bhi pabi bhi na. Misatu tai khan kobo kule ami khan bhi. Maybe we can lie more. But you lie in such a way that people also believe you. Na? You lie in such a way that nobody believes you. Etupi na kurubi na. Nobody is couldn't be to gospel truth laga manutu naide. Everybody once in a while may have lied, but say in such a way that people to some extent believe you. Now the videos will not lie. The photograph of the crystal clear water will not lie. Kheshepu village, point number 1 is choto moto phale kinigane. It's such a huge area, both Agnato side, Zineboto side. Are uphale Kheshepu village ase Agnato konsi, iphale Zineboto coincidence. Monti ang laga, forget this is local, semi area, semi small area ti ase to. Monti ang laga go to half is in Burma, Myanmar, half is in India. Chuka ada to Myanmar, chuka ada to India ti ase to. And also maybe in Arunachal and some of the villages. Alak district ti bhi hoi jai to. And here we are not talking about international boundary ti ada, district ada, constituency ada laga kotha ko ase. Na, dukani Matipi Nai, such a huge area which is official record of the land record and survey. Number 1. Number 2, false signatories, everything is appended here. The then DC, who was a nice officer, he is not a fool to just believe my father and all men. Hoishe de hoishe sign krubo, home ti pathatibo noito. The DC had called all the signatories to his office. And as I said, ironically, this Khekaho, who is one of the culprits and whom we have accused of, breaking few houses earlier and on 12th March also, he is also one of the signatory. None. So, iniga misa kotha kwabi, I give due respect to Sri Khekaho Assumi. He is a senior official, a senior Sema. I respect him. And he is a gentleman. Manuto biya manu noito. Kitia pray, kun pra sikige ne man misa kotha kwatu. We have all the proof, na taiki proof patase. He had given, area koishe man choto here and there, in bits and pieces. Land record law official survey document asato. New land phale major kurana, to be major kurleo, more than 4,500 acre aseto. Number 1. Number 2, Jal Jivan lagate ko kurana jut mut, ari banga laga picture eto aseto. Number 3, water pollution, water is crystal clear. I request the public of Nagaland, not just the Semas. You see the Tuzur, how crystal clear it is. Amipi pani khaishe. Anybody can come and see the river. Now, I said 20-30 houses are there in Kheshepu village. He said, 15, 16 villages. I was also mistaken. I do apologize to the media and the public. 27 houses tagishe. Only be on the ground. I think one of the channels went and took videos and all this. They may have counted. On the ground is 22 houses. And anybody can go and see. Charta Gor Bangi Dishe, 1 granary, Age. So that's around 27, 28. Bangi Diapi include Kurle. I forgot and I mentioned the Banga Ulabi. Charta Gor July Dishe, 1 granary, 1 rice mill. So I said 20, 30. But it was 27 Tagishi. So all these lies, Misa etu kotha kobo, kot pra look pabona. At the end of the day, truth will prevail. Taikhan Kwase, 1992, Dr. L.V. Redipra, it should remain as a farm, no permanent structure should be erected. My own land, if one of the media persons was sitting in front of me, if you buy a land, if you are an ow, you buy land in Changi, 100-acre Kinishe, you are constructing an RCC building, and the Deputy Commissioner Mukukchung says, no, you should not construct a permanent resident there. See, I don't know with what wisdom Dr. L.V. Reddy issued that statement. I issued that notice. Farm Kurbo, that is prior to recognition and all this, we have a very senior advocate with us, and he has told us that we must request the DC of the day to tell him that that is not operative now, 1992. But if the present DC feels that Dr. L.V. Reddy's order stating that Kheshepu village would remain as a farm and no permanent structure must be erected, if the present DC feels that that notice of Dr. L.V. Reddy's is still operative, then we should request the DC to strike it down, because that is totally illegal, it's totally arbitrary, ultra vires asset in terms of law, and totally unreasonable restriction. And they are basing on that. Now officially it's been, the matter is in the court, it's sub judice. But officially 2017 to government of Nagaland they recognize Kurdise. Officially it's not a village now, though it's in the court. Leave the court matter aside. Officially it's not a village. Okay. Now they say that it's not a village, but 1992 DC LV Redipra order Dyanishana. Khali farm, Kurbo Lage, no permanent structure must be erected. So we are waiting to see what the DC takes a decision regarding his predecessor, Dr. L.V. Reddy's notification of it being a farm only and no permanent structure should be erected. Of course, if the DC feels that it still stands, we have our legal consultant who will take recourse to legal means, and we are very hopeful that it will be struck down by the Honorable Court, because it is totally unreasonable, illegal, and arbitrary. Etu Dr. L.V. Reddy laga kotha de. I want to clarify one point which in the meeting yesterday, our Vice President Sumi Hoho, Sri Khekaho Murumi was also there, a very senior, like an elder brother, a veteran citizen of Zinebuto town. He was there to share his wisdom with us. Ekdam bhalpra kotha kurushe, but little correction of our Vice President Sumi Hoho's statement. When the media was interviewing him, I don't know if the media persons are aware. Tai bhalpra kotha kurushe, but little rectification from my side, his statement. Tai kwatu YKK Khantu basing on Dr. L.V. Reddy's notification in 1992, Jaigena Bhangi Dishe. Koishe. I know he does not mean that, but all of thick pra halibo para naitai last statement. That's what I feel. But he has said that with good intention. Itya Amikal Nasim Ho, Vice President Kwai Hesaptu, Dr. L.V. Reddy laga notification to Kheshepu village to Gor Bunai Thagile Jaigina Bangi Dibi Kwan Nishana Huishe. Amikal La Vice President Sumi Ho Kwan Hesaptu. But he did not mean that way. What he meant was permanent resident, permanent structure Nakurubi. Kwahi Asade. Nohile Taila Kotha Olop twist Kule Hunibule Bia, but I'm sure he did not mean that. Etu Amikhan Laga Vice President Laga statement Olop clarify Kurdiase. Aro Etu Ami Kobulium Tagatu semi traditional ways. It came out in Hornbill. Semi traditional ways pra Kurbo. What is semi traditional ways of forming a village? Koishe. That's a repetitive thing. Semi to kiase. Semas hereditary and since time immemorial to set up a village. You have to seek the blessing and to seek a no objection certificate from the surrounding villages. Etuase. Dosra iku nahi to. Na. So আমি কোৱাটো semi tradition. I'm very thankful to Sri Khekaho Sumi Hoho Vice President to be কৈ দিয়াটো, because if you go along the Sumi customary law, my father has fulfilled everything. Many are dead since it's almost 40 years where my father took the signature, but few are alive. Etu khan lobi hudibo pare. Etu point. Aro itiatu ami কি আছে detail to I will give it to the press. Etu আছে aro ami khan tu aro DC sab tu April 1 তারিখ নলিবি 2 তারিখ তি মাতিব কো আছে. We are very thankful to the SP and DC sub for maintaining law and order. Aro kalibi I have very outrightly told the Deputy Commissioner and the SP that these people are bringing youths. Youth anibole ki whom do they think they can intimidate? Kotha etu ase to. আমি খানকে বই খেলাব কইলে আমি খান বি মানু খানকে বই খেলাব লাগে তো. If you are in the right, আপনি রাইট আছে কইলে কিলে you bring a mob না, একলা আইবি না, একলা যাবি না, because the truth will speak for itself. Mob আনিছে কালিবি বেশি মানু আনিছে দে. So I have outrightly, very blatantly, brazenly told the SP sub and DC sub that henceforth Taikan ahigena jamela dibo, digdar dibo, gor bangibo koile, we will not take recourse to the law. We will also have to react, and when we react, we will also react very nicely. Etu karni iniga incident happen kurbo dibole mon na thaga pra DC aro SP sabpi Balpra Kotha Kurusha. That's why we came to an amicable solution. Let's see what happens on 1st or 2nd April. Kotha etui ase. Ami khan to husa kotha etupra aro kot jabo. Key point Khekaho sab koise, I'm countering it one by one. Small pieces of land koise 4,000 plus acre ase. Water pollution kudise. The video will speak the truth. না নয় জল জীবন লা কোন ভাঙি দিছে পিকচার আছে ভাঙি দিয়া তো it is photo stated, but I can tell them to PDF বনাই কেনা পাঠা দিব কব না. Sumi traditional pra করলে বি সব ঠিক আছে. ঘর তো 15-16 আছে কইছিল বি 27 থাকিছে, চারটা ভাঙি দিছে 22 আছে. এতো কারণে আমি খান তো একদম পিসফুল কো এক্সিস্টেন্স থাকিব কইলে সব ভাল থাকিবলে মন আছে, কোন ঝগড়া করবলে মন আছে না. XMLA Khekaho full of lies. We are innocent কইছে. The innocent has been punished yesterday and notification is out, and the liar is not punished. এটো কি কব এটো? আপনি খান বি জানিব লাগে, হুসা কথা কব লাগে. Let the documents. I am openly requesting my senior, Sri Khekaho Achumi, the documents are here, some of whom are alive. And your henchman, Mr. Vikato, may deny that he has not signed. But we can always go to the very top places of this FSL and all this. Chandigarh P. Ase, think Pune and Bangalore also has. To signatories can be, we can check it from the lab. Vikato be, and it seems when DC Ramakrishna called the signatories, Vikato logo hudishe koise. Vikato GB baimo, apni to sign kurishe na nahi. Sign kurishe. To apni purishe na nahi. It was small write up. We have no objection in giving an NOC to Sri Kheshepu Assumi for establishing a village in Tuzi River. To purishe no pura nahi. Purishe, to thik ase na, thik ase koise. Then, tai sir, etu ki laga sign kurishe na jani bhi koise koise. To apni kurishe koise ki purishe koise tai logo. Iniga DC olop reprimand bhi kurishe koise. So against Kura Khani, Tai Khani, signatories Khani complain Korea, few of them. So semi traditional ways pra Kurlebi, we feel that we are in the right. Aro media Khan Kiba Kipi, if you want to clarify, you're always welcome. Thank you.
Sir, do YKK Khan Koyase, 2008 February 12th, Apunar Lava Baba, Kheshepu Assumi Bra, this is a bridge there, Pusti established Napurubo, farm Meklai established Kurubona, non-judicial stamp paper they signed Kurishin. To be Koyase, Aro Apunar Lava Baba Brahe, it surrounding village Kanra NOC Diana. Apunar Baba Brai Jaina fraud Kurina and you see the Luishina,
for that's why I've repeatedly stated, so Etwase, and all of them, all the signatories were called to the then DC Zineboto office. I think it must be, the village was recognized in 2005. So it must be 2004-5. They were called to the DC, ek the IS officer asedo. Na, to aigena, apne sign kurishe, apne sign kurishe koigena, one by one, personal witness verification kurgeno kura asedo. Sabi, that's why I said, the person who is the henchman of Sri Kiviku, Mr. Vikato GB, Mr. Vikato GB's signature is also here, na? Type is sign Kurgena Aseto. And he cannot deny. And if he denies, we'll go to any top laboratories or forensic things to go and see whether his signature is forged. Na. Aro 2012. 2012 the Kiviku Sabtu, I respect him, he's a senior. A very top official, I respect him. Personally, I have nothing against him. To Taikhan Kwatu, my father, Kiviku, and few others, along with Dr. Nihoshe, na, etu sign Kurishe Kuisha.
2018, sir.
2008, yes, sorry, 2008.
February 12th.
Yes, 2008. So Dr. Nihoshe, Doctor, it's all politics. Maybe Kiviku must have, maybe to some extent, brainwashed my uncle. Dr. Nihoshe is my mother's younger brother, the former parliamentary secretary industry. So he must have brainwashed my uncle. We will give you solid vote, which by itself is illegal. A notification by the state government. Etu apni laga brother-in-law logo bosti established nakrubi kobi na koigena, maybe they have lured my father. And accordingly, my father must have signed. I will not deny that. Okay. But then, 2010, 15, this is prior to the village derecognition, getting it, keeping it in abeyance. This is much before that, na? So those derecognition, keeping it in abeyance, derecognition supersedes this. See, we have to understand Bujibolage. That's why I wanted to clarify our Sumi Hoho Vice President's statement yesterday in Hornbill channel, TV channel. Into any slip of the tongue, I say I know. Because the Sumi Hoho Vice President is a learned man and a veteran citizen of Zinepoto. He stated that these YKK people, they must have taken recourse to DCLV Reddy's notification order in 92 and go and destroy the house, which may mean that DCLV Reddy 1992 order hesab to do jaigena bhangi dibi kwan shana asedo. So I just wanted to clarify that.
No, sir. Jundu, idu Kheshepu posti laga issues tagishe FIRB Kheshepu posti kan ba lagaishe aro apuni kwan nishina. Joa khali DC office Zinepoto de jundu meeting lushe in the presence of Sumi Hoho. And the 1st April day RP meeting global ase. To sir apni kan itu Sumi Hoho pra key decision dibo. Apni kan Kheshepu bosti kan bhi tayar ase na nai.
See, to me, I will say that Sumi Hoho has already approved the Kheshepu village recognition. Okay. Now, everything was followed. See, even I think it's Article 20, Clause 2, which clearly says that no person can be punished twice for the same offense. I think in law terms, kiba ekta ase bola. I forgot. See, we have the then. I want to request the media to kindly highlight this. It is this. When it is already done, with due respect to the Sumi Hoho, we can to the Deputy Commissioner's Nemoto Nagaland 2805-2004, just on the eve of the village being recognized. This recommendation is in continuation to the decision of the Sumi Hoho Executive Committee dated 14 February 2002 in the subject matter of the recognition of the already established village, Khekaho village, Jebshe village and Kheshepu village under Zinemoto district, which was included in the Sumi Hoho memorandum to His Excellency the Governor of Nagaland during his maiden visit to Zinemoto district headquarters on 15 February 2002. Since the two villages of Khekaho village and Jebshe village has got the recognition, the remaining Kheshepu village be also given recognition as recommended by the undersigned. It is to the Deputy Commissioner and signed by Mr. Vitoke, President. Signed by Mr. Vitoke, President Sumi Hoho. Today I want to establish a village. I take the permission of the Sumi Hoho. After 3 years, another Sumi Hoho president comes. We cannot keep on taking from all of them. But they know, Sumi Hoho is there, Sumi Hoho is there. See, I'll show you. This Vitoke Sumi Hoho president. Sumi Hoho president, KC Gento. It is to certify, Sumi Hoho president, okay? This is to certify that Sri Kheshepu Assumi had established his village at Tuzi River Valley since 1991. Hence, we the Sumi Hoho does not have any objection for giving his village recognition. All due process has been taken up. And Sumi traditional Prakurbo, Sumi Hoho, sub NOC digin establish kure ase do. So now they say, you want to do this, it's not a child's play, you start from all over ABC again. No. Everything is here. And if they feel, some are still alive, 1 or 2, 40 years back, almost 40 years back, signature has been taken. And as I said earlier, Amikan Sema Manolbi, Ektana Duita, Gambra to 40 years in China Tagbo. Most of them are 50, 60 years asedo. So if then someone was 60 years old, Gambra Thagatu, Aji tak zinda thagli, his 100 plus asedo. So these are things, na. So it is that only. So all papers are here, recent, this is notification, everything is here. So if anything comes again, we will let the media know. And thank you once again for coming.
Acha sir, itu apuni kan Lok TV village under Zinemoto district Prajundo ekta paper 1992 March 7 de sign korna ase apuni kan punctual sign korna ase. Aro tadi apuni nihobe apuni pra first sign korna ase. To apuni kan itu punctual sign kora do itu Kheshepu taike itu opening of new village to ko objection nai ini ka sign korishi to sa ase.
Hosa ase.
To apuni kan arbi punctual sign kora pakki kan to kuche ase na sir.
itu charjon tu merise আমি একলা আছে এটা তো
তো স্যার আপনি নিজ সাইন করা তো ফাল বড় মিটিং কই কিনা কিন্তু Kheshepu village establish করলে খুব প্রবলেম নাই কোনা আপনি কান সব মিলে কিনা মিটিং কই কিনা সাইন করা আছে
মিটিং করে কেন সাইন করেছে
আচ্ছা এইটো আপনি তো লক্ষ্মী বস্তি লাগা কাউন্সিল চেয়ারম্যান থাকিছে এইটো টাইম দে
এইটো টাইম দি
অলপ ক'ব পাৰিব এইটোলা হিষ্ট্ৰী এইটোলা পুৰাণা জামানা
মই লক্ষ্মী বস্তি দিয়ে চেয়ারম্যান করা টাইম দিয়ে এইটো বস্তু হলেবে ফ্রম হলেবে বনাব পারবো কই কেন আমি খান তো সাইন করে দিছে
তো স্যার এটা নেবারিং পুস্তি খান ব্রা এইটো ইনফ্যাক্ট YKK ব্রা এইটো Kheshepu পুস্তি তো এস্টাব্লিশ করব নিদিব নহলে এইটো আনঅফিচিয়াল আছে নহলে Kheshepu ব্রা এইটো ফার্ম কারণে মাটিটো কিনিছে নিগাবি কই আছে সো আপুনি আছে সিগনেটরি এতিয়া আপুনি জিন্দা আছে আপুনি বি এইটো লাগা ঝামেলা ওপৰ কি কয়
নাই কি কব মই সাইন করে দিছে বস্তি বনালেবে বস্তি বনাব গইলেবে আমি খান সাইন করে দিছে আমি বস্তি দি ইমান জন পড়া তো মই এতিয়া বি কালি বি তো কব তো
So viewers, apni kan huni paise Khekaho Assumi, former MLA on behalf of Kheshepu village. Tai kota koise, tai koi ase ke YKK or S Kheviko Achumi, former additional director retired aro Vikato GP. Tai jon kaldi thaka nai gule ki karone joa kali DC office jinibodode tai jon laga harkat oporde 15,000 fine khaishi koi ase. Aro aha samede এনেকা হারকাত কৰিছে গলে স্ট্রেঞ্জেন্ট অ্যাকশন লব কোনা ডিসিশন ডিসি অফিস টিকেলি দিছে তাকান ইনোসেন্ট থাকিলে কৈ আছে আৰু তাকান কৈ আছে কি ডেপুটি কমিশনার জিনিপুতো আৰু এসপি জিনিপুতো বৰা এটো ঠিক টাইম দে অ্যাকশন লোৱা কাৰণে একনলেজ বি কৰিছে আৰু যোৱা কালি যোনটো ডিসি অফিস জিনিপুতো দে মিটিং থাকিছে পট পার্টিস বি আইছে আৰু সুমি হোলা প্ৰেজেন্স দে এটো মিটিং তাকান কন্ডাক্ট কৰি না লৈছে কৈছে আৰু এদে আপুনি ক্লিয়াৰলি দেখি আছে স্ক্ৰিন দে ডেপুটি কমিশনাৰ পৰা এক্সপ্ৰেছ কৰিছে তাই খুশি নাপা YKK তাকান লো দো তাকান লাগা হাতে লোৱা কাৰণে আৰু তাতে ভাৰ্ডিক্ট দি লৈছে আৰু তাই কৈ আছে কি যোনটো এছ Kheviko Achumi পৰা এইটো Kheshepu বস্তি দে হাউচ হোল্ড বি 16 নি থাকিব কোৱা দ তাই পৰা কৈছে কি অল টোটাল 27 হাউচ হোল্ড থাকিছে তিনটা চাৰটা ভাঙাই দিছে চলাই দিছে এতিয়া 22 থাকিব কৈ আছে আৰু যোনটো তিজ river de edu Kheshepu busti khan pra pani pollute kori de letter kori de nole flora and fauna bia kore edu laga opor de tai jawab dishe ke aibi nijor ahigina sabi pani bi etia crystal clear ase aro sob intact rakhina ase aro tadi tai ko ase pani bhitor de bi mas pira bi dikhi gush aro tai bra koise ke Kheviko Achumi ke manu missa koise bile ekta limit ase edu limit cross nokoribi koise aro jundu এটো Kheshepu busti laga area laga opor de এটো কথা ওলাইছে কি YKK গান পৰা কৈছে এটো ছিটু এৰিয়া একটা আছে Khekaho Assumi বা জবাব দিছে কি ল্যান্ড রেকর্ডস এটো গভর্নমেন্ট অফ নাগাল্যান্ড ডিপার্টমেন্ট লাগা উপর de সার্ভে কৰা লাগা de এটো এরিয়া দেখি আছে মোর দেন 4000 একর্স থাকিব কৈ আছে আৰু এটো বুষ্টি এস্টাবলিশ কৰিবলে টাকা নিদিব গলে এটো Sumi Hoho পৰা 2004 de NOC দি কিনা আছে Sumi Hoho পৰা 2004 দি দিন আছে আৰু নেবাৰিং পুষ্টি খান পৰা হোস্টে তাকান সব নিজৰ লাগা NOC দি কিনা আছে যোনটো Kheviko Achumi পৰা কৈছে কি এটো ফ্ৰড কৰিছে Kheshepu পৰা এটো সব তো মিছা আছে এভিডেন্স তাকান লাগা হাতে আছে কৈ আছে আৰু গ্লোবাল উইন্ডো পৰা আমি খান নিহোভি লগতিবে কথা কৰিছে আৰু তাই কৈ আছে 1992 de তাই এটো লিখে পুষ্টি লাগা চেয়ারম্যান থাকিছে এটো দাম দে তাকান সাইন কৰিছে কি Kheshepu পুষ্টি এস্টাবলিশ কৰিব কাৰণে এটো একো প্ৰবলেম থাকা নাই আৰু তাকান NOC দিছে গৈছে আৰু তাই কৈ আছে NOC দিছে তো দিছে তো এটো পুষ্টি স্টার্ট কৰিব পাৰিব কোনা দিছে কৈ আছে আৰু বাকি সিগনেটৰি যোনটো চাৰজন আছে এটো লাগা ওপৰতে হুতাউতি কৰাম দে এটো নিহোভি পৰা কৈছে তাকান চাৰজন তো মৰি যাইছে আৰু তাই কৈ আছে না 1992 de সাইন কৰি লৈছে NOC দি লৈছে তো তাতে একো ঝামেলা তো ওলাব নালাগে কোনা তাই লাগা অপিনিয়ন কোৱাবি আপুনি কান শুনি পাইছে আৰু এদে Khekaho Assumi পৰা কৈ আছে কি যোনটো এপ্ৰিল 1st 2025 তে আৰু বি জিনিপুতো DC অফিস তে মিটিং লবলে আছে ইটো লাগা ওপৰতে তাই পৰা একনলেজ কৰিছে কি Sumi Hoho পৰা লবলে আছে আৰু Sumi লাগা ট্ৰেডিশনস পৰা লব ইটো পৰা তাকান কৈ আছে Sumi ট্ৰেডিশনস পৰা যাব গলে তাকান লাগা হাতে পেপাৰস ডকুমেন্ট সব আছে ইটো পৰা তাকান তাতে একো ভয় নাই কৈ আছে বলিবি এদে কথা তো অলৰেডি যোনটো এতিয়া Kheshepu বস্তিতে অলপ ঝামেলা থাকিছে অলৰেডি সিচুৱেশ্যনটো কন্ট্ৰোল দি হৈ যাইছে ডিসি ZBTO হবি নলে এসপি ZBTO খানৰা এতিয়া সিচুৱেশ্যনটো কন্ট্ৰোল হৈ লৈছে আৰু দুইটা পাৰ্টি কিবি এটো পিস মেইনটেইন কৰিবলৈ লাগা কৈ কিনা আছে তো এপ্ৰিল 1 দি জানিব কি Kheshepu বস্তিটো এস্টাবলিশ কৰনা যাব না নেযাব নলে YKK লাগা ষ্টেণ্ড লাগা ওপৰতে এটো ডিস্ট্ৰিক্ট এডমিনিষ্ট্ৰেশ্যন নলে Sumi Hoho বাবে কি ফাইনাল ভাৰ্ডিক্ট দি আছে আমি গান ইটো সব লাগা ওপৰতে ৰখি থাকিব আৰু এতিয়া আমি গান অনুৰোধ কৰি আছে for the people of Kheshepu village নলে YKK area neighboring area দিবে বস্তি মানুহ কিমান জন আছে এটো সব মানুহ মাঝতে এতিয়া পিস মেইনটেইন কৰিব লাগে আৰু এপ্ৰিল 1 2025 তে এটো যোনটো ডিসিশন দিবলৈ আছে এটো ভালৰা ভাবি কিনা আৰু নিয়ম দি যোনটো ল'বলৈ আছে এটো একটা ফাইনাল ডিসিশন একটা ভাল একটা হে বুলি আমি গান সব আশা কৰি থাকিব এতিয়া কাৰণে মানে ফৰ more updates আপুনি চাই থাকিব গ্লোবাল উইন্ডো
Ready to launch your dream career? At Eagle Crest Training Academy and Consultancy, we offer expert training in hospitality, aviation, and cruise line. 100% job placement assistance in India and overseas, expert faculty and hands-on training, endless career opportunities worldwide. Your journey to success starts here.